Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Le Pupille, which is the pupil in English, but it's an Italian word that also in Latin means, well, it means the pupil, student, but it also, I got that all wrong. I would think it would mean student, like the pupil. Oh, I'm a pupil. But in Latin, it means little girl. And there's a lot of them in this, as you can see right here. Trussed up like little angels in an orphanage. But it also means the eye, pupil. And there is lots of eyes in this as well. Everybody's got two of them in this one. But yeah, it's not an accidental kind of thing. What I learned when I was doing a little research on this was the fact that the creator, director, and actress and writer, she's also appears in this as one of the nuns, Alice Rohrwacher. Hopefully I said that right. Rohrwacher? Or Walker. By the way, this is also the Disney Plus's first live action short that was nominated for an Oscar. I don't think it won, but yeah, I gotta tell you, it's pretty dang good. It's hilarious. Some people, I know, I don't want to diminish the work of Alice here, but at all. But I want to be clear that this is her own unique work. But for those who have an appreciation for Wes Anderson, I know you probably could see that coming a mile away, people who've already seen this has a very Wes Anderson feel. It's just the way it's structured, the way it's shot, the humor throughout it, and of course everything is overdubbed into English for those of you who don't know Italian. I thought that, by the way, yesterday I thought this was French, and it's not, because Pupille sounds, le Pupille, it sounds French, but it's Latin. I don't know. But it's all, all the European languages are Indo-European, it's Latin-based. So, yeah, German, French, just English, all of it has a core connection. Anyway, this is just a story of a bunch of girls on Christmas Eve, who are basically at a Catholic boarding school in a tremendously cold time of year, pretty much miserable, and you think it's going to be the kind of movie where, oh, they're going to get a Christmas miracle, everything else. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but this is not your normal. If you're expecting your normal Christmas movie type of thing, this is not it. It's not that it's sad or dark or anything else. It's funny. It's absolutely funny, but it's also kind of honest. Not only are all these girls probably not actors. What I read about this is the fact that they just basically hired a bunch of little girls, varying ages, and they had no idea at the time that they hired them all. They just chose a bunch, and they had no idea who would be kind of the main character in this, who would play the main character of Serafina. And Serafina is, she's a bad girl, and yeah, these girls are living in blight times. Everybody's off at war. They figure the prayers of innocent angelic orphans will be heard by God first. Although I think if they'd be heard by God first, they might not be orphans in a Catholic school, boarding school. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it would be. I think, yeah, they wouldn't still be orphans. So the logic there defies a lot of people's expectations. The nuns are a little high-strung, and they know what they're dealing with, but at the same time, they really don't. They're trying their best to wrangle a lot of these girls, and of course do all the classic Catholic guilt trips that you could ever put on a child that just messes them up for life. But Serafina is, she's got the biggest eyes out of all of them, and she doesn't even have a picture on her IMDb. You'll be able to pick her out before they ever say her name, I think. I don't know if you hear her name before you see her. She's unassuming when it comes to any of the others, but the camera does go to her a number of times before you ever really realize what kind of girl she is. And there's, again, before you think that it's like, oh, there's some sort of political or social agenda in this. No. It's not. She's not different in one of those ways that everybody might be afraid of. She's just a girl. She's just a kid trying to live her life, and the nuns do things like trussing them up like this for the locals to catch an eye and maybe throw a penny their way so they can feed them. And when the girls are like cold, they're just like, hey, you know what? It's good to be cold, but better, you don't want to be all warm with the devil. It's that kind of stuff. It's so messed up. But it's honestly, it is a beautiful story. It is from 2022. It's 39 minutes long. It says it's a drama, and yeah, it has a dramatic core to it, but you can't deny that the way this is shot and the way the girls act, specifically Serafina, it's a comedy too. It's very much a comedy. Yeah, it's if you want to watch it now, great. You can still enjoy it being not being Christmas. It's only because it takes place at Christmas am I treating it like it's a Christmas movie. But it's the kind of thing you could probably watch at Christmas, and I think if you'd watched it for the first time with your family, I think you'd get a kick out of it. I think you'd find it funny. There's moments where the girls sing, and they're like telling the story. They're no longer the characters in the thing. They're kind of the narrators of what's going on, of setting the scene and explaining certain circumstances. So they pull double duty, and they're also, I think they're fully genuinely just little kids who are in a movie, a short film. They're not like, oh, I have so many things on my resume. It's just I've been in so many episodes of NYPD Blue. It's NYPD Blue. Why would I bring that? That's like a million years old. Why? They wouldn't know how to lie when that show was on the air. So yeah, never mind. Sorry. If there was ever a reason to watch a Christmas movie not at Christmas, it's this thing. I highly recommend it. It's fun. It's sweet. It's not sweet in the way that you normally think. These girls are adorable, but it's when you tell a girl she's bad, you gotta expect that she might take you seriously. I don't know. It's worth checking out. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 34. Keeping the numbers low. 34. Whoa, we got a series, and a classic series at that. Wow. But it's not one that I really watch. I might have seen an episode here or there, but it was never the kind of show that I just like, oh my gosh, it's Thursday night, I need to watch this show. I don't know what night it aired, but maybe it was part of the Friday night lineup with Urkel and everybody else. I have no idea. But this is a really beloved show. I do remember one of the characters when I was young. She was super cute, but even then I probably was. Yeah, that's creepy. Anyway, it's a fairly older show. It's going to be called Boy Meets World. Now I'm thinking of the Wonder Years. Sorry, never mind. I don't know who any of these people are. Wait, is this the one with Topanga? Yeah, I think so. And yeah, never mind. Uh, I have to treat this as a show I've never seen before, but you know, it's a classic. Boy Meets World is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Merry July.